Father and Son Friday on Talk of the Tavern.
Yeah. Phew. I am not your father.
Didn't we do that joke in a different video?
No, we did the Batman joke.
No, because I did it and I'm like, who's your daddy?
Oh, well.
Anyhow. We're going to talk about The Last Jedi. We're going to try to avoid it, but possible spoilers. We'll be right back. Because we're not talk the tavern. Okay, we're back with kitties galore. Let's see if we can get some of them in the shot here.
Just in case, in case we do drop something, possible spoilers.
Yeah, we're not going to detail everything that happened in this flick.
Wait, we need something.
Go get it. Here, I'll put this back here. That's his mug, by the way. First Order.
Yeah. Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
The newest Disney princess.
This is the newest Disney princess. And speaking of Disney princesses, of course, he's wearing his Star Wars shirt.
Yeah, totally. Star Wars.
He's a Jedi.
This is... You woke up the cats. But, yeah. Guys, big spoiler right here. The Porg is the Last Jedi.
Oh, what's that in his head? Anyhow, I don't think he's been grooming himself very well.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the cats are coming over to check out the Porg. I don't want to annoy the viewers by making him talk again.
Yeah.
3 different sounds. Very cool, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so
These dwarves.
The Last Jedi, in case you've never been to a movie theater,
You fool.
is the 8th installment of the Star Wars Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
They're finally doing other movies outside of this.
Finally.
The second standalone movie will be coming out in about 5 months.
Yeah, and they're going to make another trilogy of...
In a separate part of the galaxy, unrelated to the Skywalkers.
Yes.
So, there we go. All in all, it's a... okay, you know what? If you don't actually if you're not familiar with Star Wars, Googling it may be easier. But it starts out like a King Arthur and Merlin myth in outer space, and it just expanded from there. They did a trilogy, which is kind of the middle of the story. Then they went back and did another trilogy for the first 3 movies to go into one of the characters' background. And now they're on the next one that's kind of wrapping up the previous 6 movies and moving you into a new generation. And possibly taking it out of the Skywalker hands.
Yeah. Well, there is still Skywalker, but...
Well, there is. But we'll see how that goes. We won't know that till episode 9.
Yeah.
It's the longest running Star Wars movie yet, but to me, sitting there watching it, it didn't feel like it.
No, it didn't. At the end, I kind of wish there was more, but...
Right. And there was, of course, great special effects.
Yeah.
Directing was good. Ryan, I don't know what else I've seen of his work. That's the director.
Mm-hmm.
But it was seamless. It was well done. So the technicals are all there.
Yeah.
And the film itself picks up where 7 left off. So the one character, Rey, is standing there with Luke Skywalker, which we go, well, for training. She's not actually there for training. Though, and this is the potential spoiler, but if you've watched any trailer, you know this already.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually there to bring Luke back to the Resistance, what was the Rebellion at one time, to help win the war against the First Order, which is what the Empire became.
Yeah.
And, but she gets some training there. And you know, I'm going to address this. I'm not necessarily going to give a synopsis of the whole movie. It's easy to find. Some of my friends complained that it felt like, you know, The Force Awakens felt a lot like Star Wars, A New Hope, Episode 4, which George Lucas was quoted as saying it rhymes with A New Hope. In other words, it has enough parallels and connections. It recenters us back on Episode 4, 5, and 6 instead of what
They tried to do with the
1, 2, and 3.
pre-sequel,
Yeah.
pre-trilogy.
Would just be a prequel.
Prequel, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot where it was. What was I?
Complaining about this being like episode 5.
Right. Okay, if you look hard enough, there's similarities.
Yeah.
For example, both movies opened up with abandoning a rebel base.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lightsaber fight.
Yeah.
There's a Jedi being trained.
Yeah.
And I think that's enough. I don't want to give any spoilers. There's things you can go, yes, these have similarities. But I really don't feel like it's a Empire Strikes Back remake in the least.
Personally, The Last Jedi is unlike any Star Wars movie we've ever seen. Because it's just different in almost every way.
Yeah, I did feel like it was a very complete movie. I mean, definitely added to what we got in our last installment, but hugely moved forward on its own. It's jumping around a little. The beautiful part that I liked about this is every character had their moment for personal growth, for screen time, for the joke, for the serious. Each character felt complete.
Yeah.
From Poe Dameron, who in Force Awakens, really, you're kind of like, oh, here's this guy with his oh, here he is again for 10 minutes at the very end of the movie.
Shooting things in a X-Wing.
Yeah, and his whole scene was sitting in a cockpit yelling woohoo and blasting things. You didn't get a lot of Poe in the first one.
No, you didn't. I mean...
He's just a Poe boy. What do you mean?
But,
From a Poe family.
But, for the 5th time,
Quit calling him that.
you know what?
No. Introduce me. Are they cute?
Poe, they kind of make you care about him in Force Awakens, because...
You want to hear a joke about a newspaper?
Sure.
Never mind. It's terrible.
Can we go back to Star Wars yet?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you.
Nah. But Poe, you kind of got to care about him, because he does save one of the main protagonists.
Also, he's friends with Finn.
Yeah.
And when you open up, and by the way, the movie pretty much picks up hours, days after the last one, as Finn wanders out of bed, still injured. And Poe gives a damn about him. So Finn got good development. Poe got good development. Captain Phasma does show up again for any of you that were curious. There's your quasi-spoiler.
Yeah.
And she gets about double the screen time that she got in the last one, which, so instead of 4 minutes, she's got 8.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever.
Something like
I
that.
didn't time it. You get the idea.
There's a fight.
Yeah, there is.
This time she didn't just give up.
Shouldn't. Yeah. Anyhow. What else we got on this one here? Let's talk about porgs.
Yeah.
The cutie pies that people with the first trailer just came to adore.
Yeah.
No, I found out why they're in the movie, why they exist at all. Basically, they went to this island to shoot the first Jedi temple, and there are puffins all over the island, which I believe are semi-flightless.
Yeah.
Like they could glide down. Well, as they're filming, these puffins are pretty fearless, and they're just like wandering around. You got to shuffle your feet, otherwise you're going to step on a puffin. Instead, this way you just shuffle them out of the way. And they wanted to create their own Star Wars creature that equivalates to that. And that's
Yeah.
where the Porgs came in. And I'll tell you this, the Porgs are comedy relief done right.
Yeah. I
They're-
mean, go ahead.
No, go on.
The Ewoks, they were cute, but they got annoying after
They do
3
not
movies.
need 2/3 of the damn movie.
No, they
The
don't.
hell is wrong with you people? And don't tell me you made it for the kids. Anyhow, go on.
And then Jar Jar, the prequel's attempt at comedy relief, should not have existed to begin with.
Jar Jar had 3PO's role of comedy relief done wrong. Yeah, but he was essentially a 3PO replacement.
Mm-hmm.
And to have him in for a scene of ridiculous would have been fine. To have him in, anyhow, we've all heard that story.
Yeah.
So Porgs, they drop them in. They pepper them in. And when they're on screen, it's brief, cute, adorable, heartwarming.
Fluffy.
Not all at the same time. Different things. Really well done.
Yeah.
And yeah, just yeah. So let's see, and I'm going to go through the movie in my head and hold up some fingers here because I don't want to give direct spoilers, but I want to let you. I got to see it. We've only seen it once.
Yeah.
Right. You've
Yeah.
only seen it once. Okay, I've only seen it once. So it's hard for me to remember what happened. Like I remember the opening.
Mm-hmm.
And then remember from like the midway point to the end. There's a chunk, which is probably the training chunk, which, by the way, some great one-liners in here. The comedy style is different in this one than it was in previous ones.
Yeah.
Instead of, especially episode 1, 2, and 3, which had jokes that felt like they were trying too hard. It had slapstick comedy. This one here delivers straight-face one-liners that are dry, and frankly, the stupid people are going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if you come out of that theater and watch this and go, I don't know what he's talking about. I totally did not mean you're stupid. I meant the other people besides you. So that sounded believable, right? Good. Anyhow.
Everything you just said in that sentence is wrong.
The very last sentence?
Yeah.
Or the sentence before it?
Wait, are we talking about the same sentence?
That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
Which sentence are you thinking?
Not that one.
Well, let's just move on.
Okay. Any closing thoughts on this?
Go watch it.
It's a good flick, and by the way, you asked if we were going to talk about the dedication and the credits.
Oh, yeah. So, spoiler, but kind of expected.
No, it's not a spoiler.
It's not.
I don't think this one is at all.
Very expected thing that everyone knew they were gonna do. At the end of the movie, when you're going through the credits, stay there. Stay in your seat. Because they give a tribute to Carrie Fisher.
Like most films where somebody died during the production, they throw a dedication or tribute up to our beloved princess or something like that.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher and the dates. So that's in there. Just so you know, nothing at the end of the credits. You can get up and leave. Yeah.
I'd stay for the dedication.
Well, that's like 20 seconds in. So, anyhow, I think that's it for this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you check the description below. Go check out his YouTube channel. Encourage him to be creative and kid-like and fun.
Yeah.
And take after me. I'm kid-like.
Sometimes.
Creative.
You will like and subscribe to him for more father and son things.